This video is just a sample of what's available in the free DPE University Learning Centre. Head over to DPE University to take the full course, earn a certificate, and unlock your potential with Develocity. You can find links in the description below. Now, let's explore publishing build data to Develocity in Introduction to Develocity. First, we'll look at how to publish build information to Develocity in your Gradle build. You can find the instructions for doing this here. This contains instructions for Kotlin build files, Groovy build files, and also for earlier versions of Gradle. The project we're going to look at uses a Groovy build file and is a recent version of Gradle. First, I'm going to copy this code here. It needs to go in settings.gradle. The project I'm using for this example is a simple Spring Boot application with a single module. I'm going to open the settings.gradle file. We're going to put the plugin information in here. Now I need to configure my Gradle Enterprise configuration. Going back to the instructions, I can see I need a server. Copy that. Put it in here. But this is not my server. My server is DPE University Develocity.gradle.com. This is a server you can use to try out your own build scans. Now we'll try and run the build with the build scan enabled. And what we may find is we may have an authentication error. If this is the case, the error tells you what to do to fix this problem, or if you prefer, you can go back to the instructions to find more information. And look for the section on authenticating. You can copy this command for provisioning a Gradle Enterprise Access key, paste that into your terminal, a browser window should open asking you to confirm the provisioning of an access key. Once you've confirmed this, you'll see the build was successful for provisioning an access key, and then you should be able to run the build with a build scan. You can see it publishes the build information as a build scan to the server that I specified. If I click on this, this is the build that I ran on the project that I had open, and it's now available in DPE University-Develocity. If we look at the build scans list, I can see this build scan here. Now, we might not always want to add --scan onto the end of our build. If we want to publish all of our builds here, we can change our build settings to, say, always publish the build scan. The documentation for the Gradle plugin does talk about how to do this in controlling when build scans are published, publishing every build. This is the information about how to publish every build by default. You just need these lines. Now, when I do a build, it will publish the build scan automatically. And here it is. The instructions we've seen in this chapter are for publishing data from a specific project to Develocity. There are ways to scale this to multiple projects, for example, by writing a plugin or extension which can be reused across projects, or by integrating Develocity into your continuous integration environment. Covering these techniques is beyond the scope of this course. However, it is worth being aware of them in case you prefer to use one of these techniques instead. Thank you so much for watching this lesson on publishing build data to Develocity in Introduction to Develocity. Again, the entire course is available for free on DPE University at dpeuniversity.gradle.com. Click on the DPEU icon to get started and subscribe to learn more. We're excited to see what you build and test.